It's July 10th and it's Thursday, so if you are on social media at all, usually Thursday, I don't know who made this up, it's a Facebook thing, I'm sure now it's an Instagram thing. Now it is Throwback Thursday. So I wanted to share with you a little story. I mentioned it in one of my videos a couple of weeks ago that I had an interesting Throwback Thursday experience. By the way, are you guys digging, like, are you awake now? Because I put on this really bright sweater today because I'm like, I am awake, I am on, I am ready to go. It's like a shorter sweater, so I have a purple camisole on underneath. But anyway, I thought it was cute. So what can you do? Okay, wake up. Let's talk. This is the first in a series of body talk. I'm starting a new series called Body Talk. I want to talk about everything body, identity, weight loss wise. I just think it's such an interesting topic, the psychology of it all. I'm not a psychologist, but there's so much like digging and so many things that we can talk about. So if you have a topic that's body related to weight loss, send it to me. Yes, we will be doing the ever popular loose skin question, maybe even a few. I'm trying to work up my brevity, anyways, to show you my pictures. And some people have encouraged me on Facebook just to be brave and put it out there. So I'm thinking about it. Send me some encouragement. Okay. So Throwback Thursday, a couple of weeks ago I posted a picture, and I'll insert it here or here or here, about, it was me and my family back in Texas. We're gonna take a trip to Texas at the end of July, beginning first week of August with our boys. And so I posted a picture just like everybody else, and inevitably, this is not anything against any of the people on Facebook that comment on my pictures when I do a Throwback Thursday. Inevitably, somebody is going to make a comment that they either can't recognize me or they're going to comment about all the progress that I've made in my body, and that's not a bad thing. It's not in and of itself a bad thing, but what was interesting to me is that I actually didn't, there are pictures that I post that are kind of like intentionally, because I'm a health coach, that I kind of intentionally post as a celebration of Take Shape for Life and my progress or my clients or that sort of thing. So I'm not going to kind of discount that at all. I do that consciously. Then there are times like this where I post just a picture of my past where I get comments and it's kind of like an unconscious thing. So here's kind of the topic up for discussion is, what does it mean when all your Throwback Thursdays, for example, in my case, unless you're looking at anything beyond 2011 when I started this program, every picture that I post, except when I'm like a kid, like a baby, like preschool, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade and on, I'm going to be a chunkster. Everything I post is going to be of me heavier, which is like such a weird thing because I think naturally people, because of what I do and because I put myself out there, people naturally are first probably going to respond to the weight issue. I also have another interesting topic about whether or not weight loss is a vanity pursuit, and I think that that's a whole other issue too, because a lot of the comments that I get too is, you were always beautiful before, or you know, you've always been beautiful. It's a whole other topic. But it was just interesting to me because I do put myself out there because of my weight loss, and it obviously is something that I'm passionate about, helping other people get healthy, helping other people reclaim their lives and their bodies and their self-worth through health and through getting healthy and strong and fit and feeling good about themselves. But at the same time, I'm still, you know, the same girl that was in all those pictures for so many years, that even when I try to do Throwback Thursday like everybody else, it's just going to be a different experience for me. And naturally, people are going to continue to see the change in me. So a part of me, I guess, felt not like sad. It was just disorienting because I felt like I can't do Throwback Thursday like everybody else without somebody commenting on like my weight or my body, which brings an interesting question, an interesting topic to mind. What I think is interesting is, and maybe people are only commenting because I put myself out there as a health coach and as somebody that's lost a lot of weight, and I'm like okay with that. But I think what's interesting is that when somebody posts something, say from their high school, and they are thinner than what they are now, nobody goes and says, wow, you've really gained a lot of weight since that picture that you took a few years ago before the babies. But if it's the opposite, they commented on it in a positive way. But if the roles were reversed, nobody would comment on it like, wow, you gained a lot of weight in the last few years. I'm very concerned about your health. Does that make sense? Do you guys get where I'm going with this? So anyway, I'll post a few pictures. You know, like my husband, we love to go to concerts, and we went and we saw Kiss and Def Leppard recently in San Diego earlier this week. That was a great experience. If I posted concert pictures, I'll insert them all here. Concert pictures, you're going to see me at my heaviest. If I post pictures of me at school, I'm going to be at my heaviest. If I post pictures of me hanging out with my friends, I'm going to be at my heaviest. You know, it's just pregnancy pictures. And I mean, aside from the newer pictures with my kids, I'm going to be heavy because I was heavy like forever. And I'm okay with that. It's just, it's interesting kind of dialogue. Those of you who, I know it's like all philosophical, those of you who are like in the academic sphere, when you talk about like just that disconnect from the body and identity, and like those of you in psychology, I'm just so fascinated by all of that. So I couldn't figure out what really bothered me about it, but I just felt like, I guess because I lost all this weight, I can't do Throwback Thursday like everybody else. So anyway, what do you guys think about that? I'd love to get some video responses. If you're a video blogger on Medifast or Take Shape for Life, I'd love to hear from you. Even if you're just somebody that struggles with body image or weight issues, or maybe you used to be thinner and now you're heavier, I'd love to. There's Pepper and Noah. Everybody's going outside. I'd love to hear from you guys about this issue. No matter where you are on the spectrum, how does it feel to you when somebody points something like that out? Is it a positive thing? Even though their intentions are good, do you have a hard time accepting it? I guess for me, I kind of felt like maybe, I don't know, like I kind of wanted to do Throwback Thursday like everybody else, but I just have to accept that I've lost a bunch of weight, and some people are still going to notice that, which is not necessarily a bad thing. That's part of, you know, that's part of inspiring people too. So you take the good with the kind of uncomfortable. I wouldn't say you take the good with the bad. I just feel like it's probably more uncomfortable for me, I guess. But I don't want to pretend like I didn't have a life before I got healthier, obviously. But at the same time, it's just a little bit disorienting because I'm still that girl in a lot of ways. So, all right, guys, that's our first body talk. I hope you find it interesting, and if you have topics, feel free to send me an email, message me on Facebook, follow me on Facebook, meal ideas, inspiration, just a little positivity on Facebook, and who doesn't need that? I'm on Facebook at My Coach Brianna, and you can email me at mycoachbrianna@gmail.com. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.